couple of big things happened overnight. When you sell that to Jaeger. So, if we are going to Prestige, right, we need Intelligence Center 2, Security 3, Rest Base 3, right? Well, Med Center is now done. And all we need for Intel Center is one more hard drive. So this is one of the three things. We've already got one of the other three things. And then we just need Rest Space, which needs generator. And to finish off generator, we need PSUs and motors and one more metal parts. So we're not that far. Oh, and for the Rest Space, we've already got all the items, pretty much. So we're not that far from having all the actual hideout upgrades that are required to Prestige, which is cool, right? Strength, endurance, and charisma, they're all coming along slowly. No, you can't force that shit. The other thing would be is we wanted to go the next step, get air filtering unit. After we get generator 3, we have the items. Obviously, we can make these actually. We can use our US dollars on these, but we have to obviously find the items to get that. When did you get a tank battery? I got one from the Calder Circle, and I got one from killing Cabana. I'm literally crafting a defib right now, but I suppose for Crisis we need defibs anyway. So, all right, Jaeger, ambulance, hand that in. Combat medic done. All right, now we've got junkie for woods. I think we could probably go and do this now, really, because we've still got the task for the BTR to kill 10 scavs on woods. We don't really have anything else to do on woods, besides to kill Sturman, but there's definitely items we could find on woods. So we're out of armors again. This is our biggest issue we keep running into, is running out of armors. Well, we've killed Killer now. So we don't need to hold on to our SVTs, which is the whole point I was keeping them. So we could probably do something along the lines of this. Oh, we have... Hang on. Is this a Ragman? I think it's Ragman. Oh, but it has to be an M4. Has to be an M4, doesn't it? We need CPUs. Fuck. Right, we don't have any spare M4s, do we? Alright, we'll leave them behind. I think to get max traders, all we need is a little bit more questing from Ragman, money spent on Peacekeeper, and some more questing from Skier. Which, if we do loyalty buyout, we would have one more quest to go. Place those down on factory. Long road's another option. We are going to get setup done. That is an objective of ours. Alright, well, I guess we'll do it like this. Now, we need something to make it so we're under an effectors. Golden Star do anything? No. Okay, so we're probably going to be looking at... I know milk does. Milk gives immunity for 5 minutes, so we'll take the milk. Hot Rod gives... Do we have any more Hot Rods? We don't need them anymore. Well, they're AKMs, but we don't need them anymore. Tarkola? No. I know Max Energy does, but we want Max Energy for blue armors. I'm trying to hold on to them. Rat Cola. Nope. Whiskey? Whiskey does. Let's just start with that. Alright. Super water. Yeah, but I need super waters to make morphine if I want to go down that path. What's the next one for water collector? See, we need generator. We need to put a little bit of priority on getting these motors and PSUs. Oh, we should take... We could do a pillbox. And then we could also go cash. Alright. We're good. Alright, let's go. Let's go! Be right back. Streaming your corporate ladder. I've always been tempted by streaming, but I imagine stability and success only happens to the top 10% for the top 10%. Nope. There's probably about 5,000 streamers that actually make a decent living. The rest are struggling paycheck to paycheck. Out of like 4 million streamers. And I'm not exaggerating at all when I say that. Okay, so BTR kill scavs. I assume the top 0.1% would be making bank. No, only the top like probably 300 make bank. Top 3 to 500. The rest of them, the other like 4,500 make between minimum wage and an okay income. You got to think of it as like, it's very similar to like the acting or entertainment world. So for example, there is like, think of like people like Tom Cruise and all that. They're making millions, right? But how many people are like just trying to get a gig as an extra in a movie, right? It's very similar to that kind of process. They're trying to get like any sort of like role anywhere to make a couple of fucking dollars as an actor doing commercials or whatever. And yeah, sure, the top 50 people in Hollywood like are making millions, but the rest are like really struggling to make a dime. Did you just compare yourself to Tom Cruise? About the same height. Like, well, I'll give you an honest perspective, right? Like, I'm arguably probably been the largest streamer, not content creator, because YouTubers make shitloads more. I've been the largest streamer in Australia now for 5 or 6 years. And, the next, like, top 5 below me probably wouldn't make a quarter of the income I make. Like, I'd say Quinn for New Zealand is, like, the next closest.
Hey man, just trying to prestige here and lacking on endurance. Any tips to level it quick?
Get the air filter. Is that the hunting trip gun? It's an M700. That's the right side, isn't it? How did you one-tap him with LPS GCH? If it wasn't a headshot, then I hit him in the throat. Time. think I'd rather the armor right now. I don't know. This is scary because I don't know where the fuck he died to. If I just give another guy a shootable and heaven kill. I need one scav before the BTR gets here. No way the goons are shooting at me. Green Tracer, full auto? I need some hard cover. I made a mistake. I could have switched these armors around. That was very inaccurate for a player. Like, it wasn't even near me, it was just over my head. Could it be old mate? What's his name? Parmesan? Oh my god. Failed. I stand behind the fucking tree. I don't think the BTR came this raid. What's the aim of this raid? I've got to get Junkie done. I had to get one more kill for the BTR quest. I need Shooterboard in Heaven. I just found the hunting trip gun. So, off a player. So, I can try and get another hunting trip kill. Or I could get hunting trip done for killing Sturman. And I need to find motors, drills, TSUs, and metal spare parts, which we have one of. And if they don't fix So It Good, I don't know how I'm going to finish that on hardcore. Like, what will be the objective? I go into a raid wearing gazelles over and over again and just hope that I don't die, but I get hit enough to destroy it? Like, it has to get pretty fucked up, right? Well, the barters are coffee and what? It's Zabrella, it's the fucked one. Can say thanks for the 15 months. Nibby, thanks for the prime. Definitely sound like it was inside. Up there, movement. This is risky. Someone knows I'm up here. There's a box like here he might loot. No, the gazelle unit damaged as well now. How did I not see him run out? There's no way I'm getting that shot now. Right, this is already a dub. Damage plates don't count, apparently. Has to be the pads. The soft pads, or whatever you call them, soft armor. You can't put it on it unless it's changed. You cannot put the armor on a dead scav and shoot it. That like has been patched since like 2018. It was a headshot. Can you damage it with landmines? Okay. Yeah. But then what? So I run into a landmine, heal, and then what? Try and get out? Pray I don't die? Yeah. So the question is, do we go back in and try and do hunting trip? Should have M61 happening. Kind of think we do. Alright, that's the last metal part as well. I like the idea of doing hunting trip, but I also like the idea of just getting a hard drive so I can get the generator, so the Intel Center upgrade started. I could go interchange to shooterborn. Just what about if we went interchange? No respirators. Interchange with an M700, and the only thing we do is we get one hard drive and then go no backpack. So there's nothing else for us to do on interchange. It would be cool if we can get a PSU out or stuff like that, but actually we don't want to lose. If we got this gun, we want to go for Sturman. So let's do that. Let's go for Sturman. Maybe save some M61 for planets. I think I've got like 200 of them. So I've got 30 rounds. We still need shooterborn kills, Tarkov shooter kills. We'll go by name. So we still need one more Tarkov shooter kill for 80 meters. We've got 4 more shooterborn heaven kills on woods to get. I'm leaving test drive to the end. Let's lock in. Do I check for roulette-X? It always makes me nervous checking for roulette-X. Like, I don't really care too much about getting the roulette-X right now when I've got the hunting trip gun. What are you drinking? Titty milk today. /Mark Gamer, use code PERSTILLY, 10% off. Doesn't sound like Sturman's up. But we'll check for Sturman and then go to the BTR. Get the quest handed in. Did you cure your Ligma? Yeah, but unfortunately I got Sugma. As a result. These things happen though. They usually restock pretty quickly though. Oh man. Mr. Good luck, how you doing, mate? Bit nervous going down there now. We don't... Yeah, hopefully it's out this week. If I go to Dickhead Rock, I'm going to die to that player. I'm nearly sure of it. Unless that shooting was at that player then. Thanks, dude. Just have a lump. Thanks for the 23 months. We want to get in the BTR. Where did they shoot me? There is no way I killed that guy just then. Fuck! There is no way! Of course. No one plays solo anymore. No one. That sucks. He had another one of the guns too. Oh well. He had an RFB. The game isn't structured for playing solo. Like, it's so painful to play solo. We got a shooter born in heaven kill, but unfortunately we lost the M700, so... He had a hunting troop gun as well. That's pretty cool. Is that class 4? No, damn. Would have been really nice to get that second gun. Well, let's go interchange now. And just see if we can get that hard drive so we can start the Intel Center upgrade. Let's take that. Like, if we lose a backpack, we lose a backpack. One hard drive. That's all we're trying to get out of this raid. One hard drive. And then we're done. Can you post that link, Pest? No! You can wait. Big Lemon, thanks for the 4 years, dude. They added lots of pay-to-win and microtransactions to the game and nerfed legendary accounts. You could buy the game and get additional stuff and perks. I haven't played it since it went to court. When it went to court, they released it. After they released it at one point, I opened up the game once, played it for like an hour, and it's like, I'm done. I just want to get to the hard drives. At the back. Catch me outside, how about that? How about that? Wait, was that Killer? Did I just hear Killer running? This is not what I intended to do. I just want PSUs and hard drives. Maybe I go upstairs. Oh, that's actually a big brain. Big brain. Go up. Yeah, this works. This works. And then I check in here. Come on, PSUs, hard drives. PSUs, hard drives. We don't need more ES lamps. I feel like ES lamps are so last week. Drive. Cool. Right, and then we go this way and then down. Manifesting. I love the word manifesting. We're going to manifest this chat. Vision, thanks for 37 months. So we have our hard drive. All we need now is to get out. Find an ultra med key. This is a democracy manifest. Meow. Waffle, thanks for 18 months. Chat. I'm going to let you in on a conversation that I had with my wife recently. Okay? I'm going to try and not be emotional when I say it. So, since my doggo has passed away, I've been missing having a dog. And I was like, I've been wanting to get a doggo. But my wife said, you can get one, but it has to be entirely your responsibility until it's fully trained. You know, like, I got to like take it to puppy school. I've got to like take it to work every day. Are you a child? What do you mean, am I a child? No wife ever said that. Oh, no. She straight up said, like, every time I go stream, I have to bring it to the studio and, like, it'll have to be in the studio. And so it's like, it could be a very big distraction to the stream to have a yapping puppy the whole time. But it's worth, right? Like, if I just come home one day with a doggo, it's worth. You and I can look after one doggo, right? We're not gonna fuck it up. We're not gonna torment it. Don't simp. Tell the wife where her place is, dude. Luckily, I have a studio because if I was like, "You listen here, woman," she'd be like, "Get out." You know what? Oh, you know what actually would be cool to do? Okay, hear me out. We get like, I'll get like a harness with a GoPro mount on its back and it can walk around the studio with the GoPro on and it'll be on the stream. So you'll get doggo view as it walks around the studio. Now we're talking big brain. And then I can get Z-Chum to like, get like a paid feeder and then you guys could like donate bits or something and a fucking food thing comes down and it'll walk over to the feeder. Oh my god, this is so big brain. Then I'll have a fat doggo. Do you reckon it's possible to train my dog to walk on a treadmill though? Because should I tell you guys what kind of dog I want to get? Do you guys want to know? I want to get a border collie. And they're like extremely energetic. Get a machine that throws balls. Oh, we could do that in the studio. I need a lot of running and attention. I know, and I'm streaming fucking 1,000 hours a day for you, chat. Not for me, I'm doing it for you. So I'm saying, we might have to get like... Well, I could clean up the shed, right? We could get a ball launcher and you guys could play with it. You guys could launch the ball. Oh my God. What if we made it that you guys could aim the launcher and shoot the ball somewhere in the shed where you guys want and you guys could control it? Oh my God, this is so cool. Next level fetch. And we train it to like bring the ball back. And put it in the launcher. Did we just reset now? Emicon. We've got the hard drive. We got what we came for. I haven't thought of a name yet. What the fuck was that audio? Bruh. So we're paying you to play with your dog. Genius. No, you're playing with the dog. I'm streaming. That would be the strat. Alright, there's our last car battery. Okay. Oh, he's got a respirator. The SKS did us so well yesterday. We're overweight. We don't need the SKS. Born and bred, thanks for 60 months. Uncrushable Spirit, thanks for 37 months. Alright. So we're going to have to get Z-Chum over. He's going to have to make us all these contraptions. If I get Z-Chum to come over, right, we won't just stop there. We'll get like... We'll make like 50 things for the studio. Not 50, like make like 10 things. I think that's a cool idea. I really want to buy a PTZ camera, which is like a pan tilt zoom, and put it in the center of the studio, and then that way you guys can like look at stuff inside the studio whenever you feel like it. I would just use channel points for that. When did I start hardcore? A couple weeks back? 3 weeks ago? Huge raid. We do Subathon, Rizky, and Toast. I haven't played what I'm doing for 1.0. Oh, I don't think it'll be a Subathon. I think it'll just be some sort of celebration. I don't know. Alright, this is huge. That is very much likely. Okay, cool. I thought it was you. Alright, huge. Upgrade. Alright, now we just need PSUs and motors. Oh, we obviously need one more drill here too. And car repair is done. That's a good raid. Do we take advantage of the respirator and go back to do interchange scav kills and try and find the PSUs and motors? Kill is still 100%. Yeah, feels like BSG should have make a hardcore character slot that has these kind of rules built in. It's a fairly popular alternative form of play. Yeah, we discussed it multiple times, man. I don't want to talk about how many times I've fucking discussed it with them. They was like, yeah. Because, okay, so this was the idea. This is 100% the idea. I spoke to BSG. They were 100% for this. We were going to use the ETS servers and we were going to do an event. 2-week event. Everyone who already had access to ETS would be involved. And then also, like, we'd invite like a few thousand other people. You know, like it'd be like a form or whatever, and you apply, and then a few thousand people would get invited. There'd be a server in like probably Asia/Australia, North America, and Europe. There'd just like to be the 3 servers to pick from, or maybe a little bit more than that. And then 2-week event of hardcore. My rule set, and just everyone would literally open up their game and it'd be like empty. You'd have nothing, right? All the traders would only have the barter items. We added extra couple of barter items for a bit of fun. And it was just like, do a 2-week event, see what the reception is. And I honestly thought it would be the most hype event in Tarkov history, like outside of a wipe, right? I thought it would have been fucking huge. And I honestly still believe it. But like Hunger Games style shit. Could you imagine? Because some people would be like talking, like trying to help work together. Like, guys, we've got no guns. We've got to like, oh, and grouping would be disabled. Disabled. So you wouldn't even be able to team up with people like go as a duo or a 5-man. And so then you would it would force you to like VoIP, backstab, everything. It would be fucking cool. BSU said, I don't know how many times I tried to organize it. I gave up. What was the other thing we needed for, was it CPUs? We really need to get M4s. It's already on. Honestly, we were talking dates. The amount of messages I sent about it, like, all right, we got to get this organized. It's coming up. And they were like, yep. And then it just went flat again. I got sick of Volga talking to them about it. And then on top of that shit, like when there's all these dramas happening in the background and all that stuff, it just demoralizes me, man. I think we go back. We try and get the scav kills whilst also looking for this other shit. Do you feel like hackers are still a big issue? I think cheating in video games is always going to be an issue. They said they'll be able to mod the game in the future. Yeah. Okay, so this is the latest that Nikita said about it. So some of these conversations were with Nikita, and then other people, it was with like Dimitri, who's like kind of like the guy that like runs the scene behind the scenes. And then in one of the Tarkov TVs, Nikita said, part of prestiging, you may opt into doing a hardcore playthrough. And I'm like, you don't fucking get it. You don't understand fucking Tarkov. If that's what you're saying, you don't fucking understand. Like, he literally doesn't understand. I lost my mind when he said that. They've run into issues trying to do events as they are classed as Russian. Gamescom banning them. Yeah, but this is not at a like a physical event. This is online in their normal servers. He built it. He doesn't understand it. Why would you get to like Prestige 3 and then go, all right, I'm now going to disable the ability to use flea market and traders? Well, thank you, Mr. Richard Nixon. I'm considering trying a keg of sups. Do you like other sugar-free drinks? If so, do sups... How do... I sometimes have Coke Zero. Red Ops got me on that, but that's pretty much the only thing I have. I don't have a lot of it either. Alright, killer's over the other side. Which is good. Magnets are good. Probably should have picked up the RAM. Why is it so noisy for rain inside? What the fuck's the loot? What? Because it's smelly. Danny Anarchy, thanks for the 25 months. Hazy, thanks for 16 months. We're still going to finish pest control. Interchange really just doesn't do well when it comes to PSUs. Oh, we still need to get in Emicon, don't we? Well, that's someone shooting full auto in Goshen. Do you reckon that side's doing peacekeeping mission? Or it's just a scav? Man, I wish I was on chumming right now. I'm literally just gonna run away from this. I think we just come back in like 5 minutes time and do cleanup. They might not even find that player I killed, but if we try and get involved in that fight, some Giga Chad's gonna destroy me. Valkyrie, where are you based out of? US. Same old, same shit, eh? Might be able to get another cheeky pick from the mid. GG friends, James. Okay, thanks, dude. No, thanks for gifting the sub. For content creation, Australia is the worst country in the world. So if you still have any like drive for content creation, I would highly suggest Europe over Australia. America's the best, and then Europe. You have sun? You can get sun in Europe. Go to Portugal or Spain. Netherlands is really good if you want good internet. I lived in the Netherlands for a year when I was doing streaming. Here comes the Giga Chads. My guess is he was coming over for Ultra Med because the power was on. I assume the scav was shooting downwards. Nah, I'm not gonna get involved in that. That just sounds like it's gonna turn into a shit fight. Really don't need many CPU fans. Hot rods are nice for junkie on woods. CPUs are good. Yeah, but I don't need a lot of CPU fans, is more my point. I don't even need graphics cards at all. Is there a barter trade using graphics cards? No, it's the same guy. I think the guy's just cutting laps. Cutting laps. It's like doing loops of the map. Bro's on fucking point. Flashing Taylor, thanks for the 10 months. This will be scav ridden very soon. What gun was that, Pest? 545? It sounded like a PP-19 to me. Like, not the one just shooting them, but the one that shot me. It was definitely slower firing rate. It's still here? Righto. Get alive. Go somewhere else. What was he doing? Just hanging out there? Like, he wasn't even engaging the scabs, right? Like, just hiding, waiting. I don't know. And finally getting to loot our body. If it's not already pillaged. There's an M4 somewhere. Wait, he just drop shot me and shoot me through a tent? There's something else here too. Oh, there. Was alright, PP-19. Player. This is a player scav. We're in trouble here. Come on, have meds. We're overstaying our welcome. Every player scav in the map is on their way over here. And I don't even have killer here, by the way. Hear that running? That's player scav coming up. Maybe not. That lag spike then was player scav spawning in.
Whoa!
So I'm at that point now where I don't really want to run all the way out there. Because it's going to be pain and suffering out there. Where the fuck is some meds?
Обосрался?
Uh-oh. That was a good run while we had. Does this heal, does it? This is a player scav. Like, there's a plane scav right near me. Besides the respirator and that, I didn't really have a lot. Like, I was might as well farm the decontamination kills. I can't believe we looted so many things without finding a single GPU we don't need. We're done with GPUs. Like, we got 20 kills for decontamination. We're out of ammo. Ammo was the biggest pain there. If we could find meds, that would have been a big difference then. Just some healing. That's half a decontamination done in one raid. I'm perfectly happy with how that raid ended. Or it's like the outcome of how many kills we got in that. If we had like 2 PSUs, I would have been like, shit, we need to get out. Or even 1 PSU, but... Alright. Still don't... Oh, we might have had an M4 barter though. We did have a CPU.